bought a Maverick because it is America's cheapest truck. I don't need a full-size vehicle, but I had a GTI, and so it was a nice transition to get into a truck without having something huge. The nicest thing and the #1 thing I was looking for was just being able to throw some stuff in the back. So if I'm going on vacation, I got all my stuff. I don't have to shove it in the cab now. I can just throw it in the back and not have to worry about rain or people looking at it. So the install process for the soft topper was super easy. Only took about 30 minutes, fully reading the instructions because everyone does that. You could definitely do it yourself. Some of the steps will be a little bit tough, but nothing impossible. So we went with a topographic design. We went ahead and put our own Eibach twist on it. So on the back portion, you'll see that it's actually in the shape of chevrons, which mimics our Eibach logo, which turned out pretty good. We also went with some earth tones rather than our normal Eibach red, which kind of blends in a little bit better and really fits the theme. And a special thanks to Beyond Wraps for knocking this out in a very short period of time and doing a great job. For wheels, we went with 1552 Alpine MX in a 17x8 in a bronze color. This really ties in the theme of the wrap well, and we wrapped those in some Milestar AT Pro 245 65 17s. This is a pretty good size for the Maverick, not too big, no rubbing issues. On-road manners of the tires are great. I love them. They have good traction off-road as well, and they have a pretty aggressive tread block for an all-terrain, which is rad. We swapped out the front lower bumper portion for the FX4 package. This allows us to mount a front bumper / light mount, which is going to be pretty rad. We have some KC lights going on, a little light bar, as well as some ditch lights. And we're going to wire that up with the sweet aux beam switch panel. And for suspension, starting in the front, we're running a prototype inverted coilover. This has a 2-inch monotube body, so we're really taking the technology we've used from our Pro Truck 2.0 coilovers and rolling this into the small truck SUV segment in a little bit different fashion. Moving to the rear, we have our Pro Truck reservoirs, which we're adapting over from our full-size truck line, again into the smaller SUV and truck segment. We installed our HD rear springs, which are designed to accommodate up to 500 pounds of constant load. Over the soft topper, we installed the Dayton Fabs bed rack. This allowed us to mount our roto packs, our traction boards, and our Pelican cases. The Pelican cases are on a quick release system, so this allows you to take them off when you don't need them and put them back on easily when you want to use them. We debuted the Maverick build at the Overland Expo West, and it was well received. We even had some OE suppliers come and take a look, which was pretty cool. Overall, I'm super happy with the build. It turned out even better than any of us expected. As my personal vehicle, I was also impressed with how everything came together. Our team worked really hard to pull this build off, and we just want to thank all the companies that made this build possible. If you like what you see, be sure to check out the other videos on our channel, and don't forget to like and subscribe.